Hey guys, Rogues here from Crusade Gaming, and we are continuing on with our Space Marine playthrough. I know this isn't where we left off, but basically, as you saw after fighting people with my fucking power axe here, we took the elevator down with those Marines, and they just simply told me, he's in here somewhere. So we're here finding him, and yeah, I'm in a pretty damn fucking good mood. Because today I come home from having a fantastic day. I hopped on, went to my emails, just checking for what you may ask, for my Mr. Pandaria beta invite. And guess what I saw? That and my Diablo 3 invite, yes! It was good. So I got Mr. Pandaria on the way, Diablo 3 on the way, and I got paid today. So I also pre-ordered Guild Wars 2 at last. It's a damn good day. And on top of that, I also played an awesome demo of a game that's coming out very soon. It's Sniper Elite version 2. Yeah, V2. It's a full, I think it's a full 3 platform release of an updated version of an old game. It's pretty much what it is. Yeah, damn straight it's unused. Look how fucking big that thing is. That would wipe out ground armies. Wipe them out. And you did. Dickhead, there were hundreds here and still is. I can activate that thing, no problem. That is stupid. But anyway, as I was saying, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yes, Sniper Elite version 2. Played a demo of that on my brother's 360. Tell you what, that's a fucking good game. Third person shooter, yes, I know, another one, but it's pretty damn fucking good. I'll explain a little bit about that later on. This is the second time I've filmed this. I got like 40 minutes of footage today. I'd already done this, and then I realized when I look at Bandicam that the fucking damn thing isn't recording sound. Man, was I fucking pissed off. Boy, was I pissed off. No fucking sound. Ugh. On top of the fact that this cut back to Windows when I was filming. I'm not gonna pick it up. You're gonna tell people to stand around and die when orcs are running around? Yeah. That sounds right. But anyway, yeah, cut back to the Windows twice, and when it does that, when Bandicam's recording, it splits the video up. It starts recording a whole again, and if you guys should know that Vegas isn't working for me yet. It renders incorrectly. It's a bitch. I think it's just my computer. I don't know. Probably settings most likely. I have to look into it. I just haven't. So I'm gonna record it all over again. But that's okay. That's okay by me. So yes, I got paid. Missing Pandarias and downloading. Taking a lot fucking longer than it should. I got Diablo 3, going to download that tonight. I'm going to play that. I pre-ordered Guild Wars 2. I also bought the original version of Sniper Elite. It's version 1. Sniper Elite version 1. And it's a PC only title. Awesome. Awesome game.
Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas. Squad Solidus is on the ground and making for our objective.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus. I need Solinus to come secure the Invictus while I divert to a priority alarm.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
Okay, there you go. More Ultramarines on the planet. Okay, she's gonna get really fucking real now. What a veteran. Anyway, version 1, it goes for $2.50 on Steam. I bought it, haven't downloaded it because I want to get Mr. Pandaria and Diablo 3 up. Those betas are going to be up for so long. I don't want to wait around till the game drops. I want to play those damn things. I played WoW for over 5 years now, and I had my annual pass. I think it was a week after it came out, and I didn't get my Mr. Pandaria beta invite till now. Whatever date of April it is, I don't remember. So yeah, I was pretty pissed off. What are you gonna do though? download it and play it. It's what I'm gonna fucking do. And I just can't wait for it to come out. It's gonna be. It's probably gonna be the best expansion of WoW in general. Fuck, it's a long way. In Diablo 3, oh, I never really did play Diablo 2, but I do know how great they were. I did play them. Fantastic games of epic proportions. And anyone who thinks otherwise, you should be taken out and shot or beaten to death with a tub of ice cream. Or stabbed in the head with a spoon. Your choice. Or whatever I have on hand at the time. You get the idea. What else is there? So, yeah, a little bit about what I'm considering with Sniper Elite version 2. I don't know whether to get it on PC through Steam or pre-order it for Xbox at EB Games. I'm Australian, so if you don't know who EB Games is, it's a game retailer. My local EB Games. Steam is $45. Bargain. Steam's always a bargain. Always. Always. And for Xbox 360 at EB Games, it's $90. The only reason I'm considering buying it on Xbox 360, and that's kind of where I'm sitting right now for $90, is the plain and simple fact that my older brother has the Xbox 360. He's going to be buying it. He pre-ordered it before he even got the demo because he saw how damn good it was on YouTube. I want to play with him because it's got multiplayer components. We'll watch this.
But you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
To an extent, look at that chess piece.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon.
It is a complex device and an unstable one. If the orcs find it, they'll try and take it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
We must move it to safety.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid. This way.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogon.
Yeah, but he's a psycho,
I'm
clearly.
a psyker.
Yep, there
My
you go.
psychic abilities are controlling the brain.
By the way, as I was saying, it's got multiplayer components to it. Basically, what it's got is it's co-op, and I believe they've got various mission types. Something about bombing run. I think it was kill count. So kill farming and that. I would be interested to see if he's got a fucking generator on his back. Oh yeah, for his guns and his claws. Good for you, dickhead. I would be interested to see if it does have a campaign co-op line to it, which would be really, really awesome. Because there's a lot of things that have to factor in with that. What I did play in the demo was a single mission, and what I did experience in that. Okay, let's talk. Okay, 3 difficulty types. I'm sorry, we're talking about the feature of the game. Basically, sniping game. Set in World War II. And what it is when I shoot someone in the head in that game, it's a little bit loud. Pausing for. It's a little bit loud. Audio log. No. Options. Yeah, it's just a little bit loud. Drop it all down there. Yeah, it'll do. That's better. Basically, yeah, sniping game, obviously. What happens is, when for example, I'm aiming someone, I shoot them in the head. From my personal experience, for example, one time I shot this guy in the face, and basically what happens when you get a shot like that is the camera tracks to the bullet, and it tracked to this bullet, the bullet I fired, and the bullet hit the guy in his right eye. And what happens is, when you get a shot like that, it X-rays the body, the part where it's hitting. So it X-rayed his face. You can see his skulls, the muscle around the eyes and the face and all the bone. When the bullet hit his eye exploded. Bone flew everywhere as shrapnel. And then as the bullet came out the back of the head, all you see is this massive blood spray and bits of bone and flesh fly out. It was fucking awesome. and that is the only way I can put it. I shot a guy through his skull down his spine and came out the middle of his spine. Yeah, I got a plasma pistol now, people. Yeah, a lot of stuff like that. 3 difficulties: Cadet, Marksman, and I'm pretty sure the third one is Elite. We're just going to call it Elite, just for sheer convenience. And basically... No, that's nice. Let him. It's going to fucking die anyway. So basically what happens is on Cadet, it's your general... It's that's arcadey element style and then difficulty for the game. With it, basically, it's just you aim and shoot, and the bullet hits where you shoot. If you're aiming at someone's head, you hit their fucking head. Then it's also got in Marksman. We'll talk about a little bit more about that. I should. Basically, with it, you normal enemies, normal damage, no bullet drop. You just aim and shoot. Very easy, and it's definitely for the someone new to a shooter, not just first person or third person, not just third person. Sorry, I'm just saying any shooter. It's perfect for that. Younger people, casual gamers, if you just fuck around with your friends in a game, this is it. It's really, really good for it. Now, Marksman ups the difficulty a little bit. Increased damage from enemies. They're a little bit more accurate, faster to react, and this time you have bullet drop. Now the bullet drop is extremely realistic. It's not like kind of Battlefield, Bad Company 2. It's not Bad Company 2 realism or Battlefield 3 because they're not realistic. Shooting someone in 2K's away in the head's not realistic. 200 meters away, the bullet drop is pretty damn heavy. That's for rifles at that time, that's realistic. It's not something ridiculous length. It's just more than what most people are probably used to, considering most shooters people play these days are Battlefield 3 and COD. Yeah. It's easy. If you're up in a building as well, like on the 4th floor, bullets drop isn't as drastic. Obviously, you're at a height, you don't have to adjust as much. Now in Elite, again, increased enemy damage. It's nothing too ridiculous, but if you just stay in cover, you're fine. It's well balanced. Again, quicker to aim, more accurate, that kind of thing. And there's no increased numbers on difficulty. It doesn't just jump another 12 people in the game. Same positions. I played it all on 3 difficulties. Same positions. Just they do a little bit more. They hit harder when they hit you, and they're more accurate. That's it. But you also, when you're aiming down sights, you have wind shear and bullet drop to account for. But that's pretty simple. I was a bit challenged at first. I made a stupid mistake. I didn't account for wind shear because I was going down one street and the wind shear was coming from the left, so I was heading right. So I had to aim to the left of the person and above them. Then I went the street over. I was one street over, facing a different direction, and I was still aiming to the left. I didn't account for it, and it's got a little bit. When you go aim down the sights, it's got a wind indicator, like a couple bars, and you got one in the middle, 2 on the side, and I think another 2 on the side of those. And basically, if it's in the middle, obviously there's no wind. If it's to the right, you got wind coming from the left. It's really, really simple. It's also got a heartbeat element added into the game. If you're sprinting around a lot, that'll increase your heart rate, and when you aim down sights, your scope will be moving around a lot, which is really, really cool. So you got to consider your movements in the game. If you're running around evading people because they're in close with you, obviously whatever style attack, plan of attack, or your game style it's something to consider in a very, very minor element. It's nothing so extreme that you can't sprint. It just means it'll be harder to aim, and it just adds a sense of realism, and it's nothing so drastic that you can't account for it or handle it. Then again, Elite difficulty is definitely for the more experienced gamers. It's something I could easily adjust for. I'd only played the game quickly, and most of the time I was just being a dick, shooting like a moron. So so I wasn't actually being considerate in my my shots. I was just shooting. It's good. It's really good. It's well balanced, well implemented. I do like it. This damn thing can blow up, and you're gonna shoot the damn thing. Only damn thing that can grab it. You deserve to die, you stupid orc.
That damn orc will kill us all. Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
Let me grab it. Alright, we'll just watch this. Wow, it's kind of fucked. But yeah, Marksman's definitely for a much more experienced gamer. And with the difficulties in the co-op, I'm curious as to whether they've implemented a dual difficulty mechanic. So if a much more experienced player is playing with someone who just doesn't really play FPS first-person shooters or just sucks at them, I'm curious as to whether they can allow, say, the noob to play on Cadet while the experienced player says plays on Marksman or Elite.
The Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Well, I did, but I have his precious power source.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andres. These tunnels will spit us out there.
Fuck, Space Marines look awesome.
Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
And if they have added that kind of element, it's really good. I'm hoping they did consider it, because the multiplayer component seemed to be a really big appealing element to the game, and I hope they've implemented them well, because I'm really looking forward to be able to play this game in multiplayer with my brother and friends. It should be a lot of fun. I'm going to read up on what kind of multiplayer components they've got in the game. The game hasn't been too heavily advertised. It's the only drawback from what I found of the game, because I didn't even know the game, and neither did my brother. Apparently there is advertising up for the game in EB Games, but I've just never noticed it. Fuck, the sensitivity on this is not something I'm used to in the scopes. Get out of the way. Fuck, that's sensitive. And I've been playing Sniper Elite, and that's not all too sensitive. So yeah, a couple of things I'd like to hope they considered in the game, but if they did, it'll be really well delivered, because I can't fault anything with that game, even as it is right now. The dual player difficulty for the multiplayer, not something that really affects me, because most people I play with are fairly decent with first-person shooters. With shooters in general, sorry, I wouldn't say first-person, because it's not a first-person, obviously. They're proficient enough to be able to handle themselves on Marksman. I'll probably I'm going to play the game in all three. I enjoyed Elite a lot. It was a lot of fun. It's got a scorer element to the game. It's got a big arcade style to it, with the scoring element. Like, you shoot people from like 200 meters away and get a headshot. You're going to get more points from someone that's 100 meters away and a headshot. If they're moving, you get more points. That kind of thing. And the increasing difficulty increases point score. Like, for a single headshot on Elite, just like 150 meters, something like that, I got like a score of 1,000. Where on Cadet or Marksman was like sitting around 400, 500, while Cadet was like 200, 100 to 300, 400. Something like that. It all depends on various elements, where you hit them, stuff like that. So it's got a big arcade element, and the leaderboards will probably play into that. So you're going to see probably timed runs in the game, as well as high scoring, linking together shots. It all depends on what kind of multiplayer components they put in the game. So it's got a lot of potential, and I'm definitely interested to see how it plays out. I'm not even talking about Space Marine. I don't really care. That's kind of what I'm going to use this for. Space Marine is just kind of hack and slash, where it's just cool shit. We are going to cut this part here. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Rogue Series as always, and I'll see you guys next time.